What's up, y'all? It's Huff the Sneakerhead back with another video. So, you already read the title. I'm doing another story time. So if you haven't watched the story time I posted yesterday, it's a story on how I got Snapchat, and this one is me and Biscuits breakup. So that one's kind of like part one. This is kind of like part two. Although there's still different stories, you should go watch that one real quick. And if you already have, let's go. Welcome back. Make sure you guys subscribe, leave a like. Yeah, watch the video, leave a like if you like the video. So, it's 2020, so my big goal for 2020 is to reach 1,000 subs. Last year in 2019, I reached 100, so this year my big goal is 1,000. So, not trying to waste any more time. I just want to get right into the story because it's a banger story, and I want to do more story times because some of my other story times, they've been kind of but because I have a lot better stories, but they're a little bit more personal, and I'm like, yeah, bro, let's just do it. So, story time. Me and Biscuits breakup. So, this story happened about a year ago. This was about 7th grade, alright? So, my friend Caleb, he texts me, yo, Ethan, Biscuit likes you. She's into you. I mean, it's Biscuit, though. He's like, bro, come on, date Biscuit. Just ask her out. And I'm like, alright. So, next day, I ask out Biscuit. Obviously, she says yes. So, me and Biscuit, we're a couple, alright? So, Biscuit, I like her. She's kind of crazy, and keep in mind, this story was a year ago, and I was not the smartest 7th grader. I'm like 12, so yeah, we're dating for a little bit, and then we have a field trip coming up to school, and we're going to a baseball game, Charlotte Knights. It's like minor league or major. I don't know anything about baseball, but anyways, baseball game, field trip. So I'm riding the car with my group, me and Biscuit were texting, get to the game, and me and Biscuit were hanging out, and, we started hanging out with Caleb, and we're like, oh, let's go find Caleb a girl at the baseball game, a lot of people here, so we started walking around, right? Me and Biscuit were cool, and Caleb was like, yo, Ethan, look over there, and he was like, yo, you wanna, you get it? I'm like, alright, sure, I'll try to get this one. So, this girl, she looks like she's my age, but I'm 13. I look a lot older than my age, so I'm like, alright, let me go over there. So I get my cheesy pickup line ready. I go over there with Caleb's phone, and I'm like, hey, I lost my number. Can I have yours? And then I traumatized this girl. I felt so bad. She goes, it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Sorry to bother you. I'm gonna go, and I'm like, Caleb, So that was a no. Me, Biscuit, and Caleb, we keep walking and stuff, and here's where it takes a bad turn. So Caleb's like, Ethan, look over there, and I'm like, and it's this girl. Well, what should I call her? All right, we're gonna call her Pumpkin. So. I don't know this girl yet, so Caleb's like, yo, look over there. I'm like, okay. So me, Biscuit, Caleb, we all go over there and like, hey, what's up? Oh, hi, I'm Pumpkin. Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Ethan. And yeah, you just chat up a little bit, and then Caleb's like, hey, yo, can I get your snap? And then Pumpkin was all like, oh yeah, sure. And she Caleb hands her his phone. Yeah, I said that right. And then she's like, puts in her snap or whatever. And then she looks at me and she goes give me your phone. Let me give you my snap. And I was like, oh, cause Biscuit's right there. And I'm like, not trying to do that. And I'm like, oh no, it's my girlfriend. And then she was like, oh, okay. How about I just give you my number, as friends? I was just like, so I look at Biscuit and I'm like, your thoughts? And she's like, don't look at me. So I was like, alright. So I get Pumpkin's number. And yeah, that was not a smart decision from me. Because now that I'm older, I'm wiser. And, not making 7th grade decisions like that. I'd be pretty upset if I saw if I was right there. And then Biscuit just got some dude's number. So anyways, we keep walking. And Biscuit is just angry. She's not talking to me, and I can't put 2 and 2 together. And I'm like, hey Biscuit, like, and she's just like not into it at all. And then Caleb's like, yo, why is Biscuit like ignoring you? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I did something wrong. And the kiss cam comes on, right? So kiss cam, it's a classic at the baseball game, right? And well, I got my hats over here, so it's sunny outside. I'm wearing this hat, right? I'm wearing it like this. The kiss cam comes on, and I'm like, Biscuit, like, no. Biscuit, the kiss cam, baseball game. She's not into it. I lean over, and I poke her with my hat. Hers in her face. I just bend over, get her like right in the face. She goes, ow, and I'm like, and here's me just like giggling, like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Biscuit. I just tried to like kiss Biscuit, and I poked her with my hat. So very embarrassing. I just made the situation just like much worse, like crap. So Biscuit's pretty upset. She goes back with her friends, and so now it's just me and Caleb chilling. We eventually go back, and I have like my phone out, just like playing on it, whatever. And then here comes like Biscuit and their group of friends, and and our friends are all like mad and stuff, like talking to me. And I'm just like, yo, like what, like sorry. And they take my phone. Like I did, like one of them just like yeets my phone. They all like run off, and I'm just like my phone, like I need my phone. So I go like run, and they all like go into the girls' bathroom. I'm just like waiting outside like of the bathroom, like any day now. And we're like in this like little food court section where there's like picnic tables, and then like the bathrooms, and there's like a Papa John's right there, and the employees like taking out the trash, like laughing at me, these two dudes, and I'm like, bro, do you see what's going on? Finally, they come out, give me my phone back, and I left out a detail of the story. So me and Pumpkin did text. It was literally this, like, hey, what school do you go to? Oh, I go to Queens Grant. What about you? Oh, I go to like Oak Grove, some like weird school. Okay, cool. How old are you? Oh, I'm 12. Oh yeah, me too. That was literally it. They look at my phone, see the messages, and they're like, you cheated on her. I'm like, you read the messages. That's not cheating. And they're all like, yelling at me and stuff. And then here's like Biscuit kind of crying, like in the middle of the group. She's like, Ethan, you can text all the hoes in your phone that you want, because I don't care anymore. We're through. And then here's me like laughing because I have no self-control. Just like, no, baby, please come back. And then, oh, man. And then, yeah, they go off. And my friend Sophia comes up. I started talking to her. I told her like the situation. She's like, oh my gosh, Ethan. And then we started like talking like Papa John's workers and stuff. And then me and Sophia, we start walking back, and we run into Pumpkin and like her two friends and like one of their moms or something. And Sophia's like, this is Pumpkin? And I was like, yeah, this is Pumpkin. Sophia turns around, slaps me across the face, like across the face, and I'm just like, and she goes like runs off, and then Pumpkin was like, you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, that's Sophia. I mean, I wasn't like hurt, but like, getting slapped does not feel good. So, and then the mom was like, who is that? And I'm like, that's my friend Sophia, yeah. And so I keep talking to Pumpkin. I explain the situation to her. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, this is all my fault. And she's like, oh, can I have Biscuit's number? Like, let me text her and just like say, like, listen, like, I'm sorry. This was like not my intentions. It's not his fault, please. So we do that. Biscuit's still not having it. And that's the end of the field trip. I go home. Biscuit goes in like her little group car or whatever. And not a fun day at the baseball game, especially for me. And me and Biscuit were done like a day or two later. We got back together, dated for like another week, and then like, broke up again. So it's pretty much like a sign we should not be together. But Biscuit still goes to my school. We don't like talk like that anymore, but Biscuit's still a pretty cool person. And yeah, I just like I really want to make this story time because I thought it was a pretty funny story. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys want more story times, just like leave a like. That's how I know you guys like mess with the story times. So yeah, like I said, subscribe, hit that bell, leave a comment, and yeah, tune in next time.